Morning traders. So how do we trade the Aussie today? So yesterday closed off with pretty much a nothing day. So we've ended up with a hanging man, and you can see this long tail to the bottom, short tail to the upside, short body. It's pretty much an indication that there could be a reversal coming. Okay, so you'd need a confirmation bar on this, so you'd need a second red bar today for that to happen. But let's just have a look at the lower time frames, because that'll give us an indication of where we're going. So if we look at the 4 hour, a couple of things here. So the first thing is we have pretty much broken this downtrend. We're bouncing on the 20 moving average at the moment. Now, what I see here is a potential flag. Oops, and let's get that. Okay, so we've rallied up. There's a flag. So obviously what I'm looking for is a break of this flag, which is going to give me a target up at that level. Okay, so let's line it up with the inside tail. So there's the inside tail. That's an inside tail, but that's an inside tail which lines up with this bar here, and you can see it's a pretty strong level, that. Okay, so that level is 51. Let's call it 51,200. Okay, so that is our measured move target right now. You just get down to the hour, and you'll see that we have a potential cup and handle here forming as well. That's the neckline. So there's a cup and there's a handle. So a break above this will validate this move, and it will be a move to the upside here. So the cup and handle target will be slightly different though, because that is measured from there. Okay. And that would line up with pretty much this gap close here. Okay. So those are the two upside targets that we have. And ideally we'd need to see this fractional level here break. So we need to see this high break and ultimately this high break. So if this high breaks here, we've got potential for this to be hit, and which will break this level as well, which means we've got good potential for that to hit. So two fairly good upside targets. What I want to do is just quickly point out the closing range strategy for yesterday, which pretty much failed. Okay, so we broke to the upside, which was an indication that we were going to head up. Okay, I even played the long, as you can read in the comments of yesterday's video, but I basically got stopped out of that for break even, and took a stab at it again in the afternoon session, but really just trawled it up to this trend line here and then got out of it. So what I'm looking for today is a break, and there are a couple of levels that I'm looking to break, but I'm looking for a break to the upside. Okay, so one thing to point out, you can see we did break the upside, but if I come down to, I'd like to use a 6 minute for the Aussie, you can see basically we didn't break through this bottom level. We've got some tails there, but we did not break through. So if you were watching this on a 6 minute level, you would have seen bottom of range. There's a reversal pattern with a pin bar. Your entry would have been on top of. So entry would have been a break of this tail, long stop below this tail. And that would have given you a good, this trend line would have been in already, and that would have been your target. Okay, so it's always a good idea to pay attention to these ranges, especially the closing ranges. Let's just get back to 30 so we can see what we have today. And move this across to there, and there. Let's move it across more. Okay, so we have there's our closing range. So pretty much dictates, if we break above here, we're looking for to test the highs of yesterday, we break above the highs of yesterday, then you have a breakout target just above it. And I'm just going to put some levels in on the closing range, and then we can look to the left to see how it lines up. See how target number 2 lines up with pretty much this tail here. And target number 3 will line up with some more tails to the left, and as well as more than likely, our target 2 will probably line up with the 200 moving average on the 30 minute. Okay, so 30 minute is also my indication of the trend on the Aussie, and for me right now this is an uptrend. We are above the 20 moving average, and we're kind of staying above the 20 moving average, and you can see how the 40 EMA came into play here as well. Okay, so that's my take on this. I'm looking for a break, and I think let's just tidy it up so we can just give you the levels I'm looking for. And so first level we're looking to break is the 52.40. So if we can get through 52.40, then we're looking for a break of 53.60 to happen, and then we're looking for a break of call it 5,500, and then I do suspect we will get some profit taking pretty much one more level here. I think if we do move the upside, profit taking should happen at 57.55, which is the 200 EMA on the 1 hour. Okay, so again, just something else to point out on the hour, you can see how the 40 EMA is leveled off, and see how price is using it as support as well. Right, so, and ultimately if we do break above, we break out of this flag, then definitely we'll be having some sort of a swing trade to this 51,200 area, and ultimately 51,790, but not leaving trades over the weekend, so we'll have to see whether we get there today and tomorrow, or whether we need to just sort of take profit where we can and just trade it up to these levels and then see what happens from there. Okay, so that's me today, looking for longs on this, specifically on a break. If we do break below the downside, the downside target I haven't given you, if we do break below this level of 49,840, then you can expect downside to come and visit the previous lows, or the bottom of the bigger range, which will be around 49,120. Okay, but I do suspect this flag is going to break the upside. So we've had one good move up, we're consolidating, I'm looking for the second move up, so I do suspect that will play out. Okay, anyway guys, I hope that helps, and stay safe, keep those stops tight, and if you like what you see, please give us a thumbs up, share on social media, appreciate it. Really trying to grow this channel, and I'll catch up with you later. Enjoy the day. Cheers, man.